What's one extremely fun and crucial feature that CSGO, Apex Legends and Overwatch have that Valorant doesn't? Gambling. Apparently promoting gambling to kids is bad, but I would personally have no problem being a bookie in a preschool. People might say that that's morally wrong, and to that I say, morals are a poor man's quality. But nah, on a serious note, I do wish that Valorant added a similar feature that League of Legends has, where you can essentially trade in 3 skin shards for a random skin that you don't already have. So imagine you put in 3 of your skins of the same tier, and in return you receive a random skin of that tier. Now at first that might sound like a terrible deal. Imagine you put in 3 of your premium skins of like Vandal, Phantom and Ghost, and then in return you get like a doodle butt shorty. But you know what, I personally have a bunch of skins in my inventory that I have purchased either under the influence of drugs or because of the feeling of urgency that Riot implements by adding a time limit in the shop. So I would gladly take the chance to trade in a couple of my skins. The second, and probably the most important feature that I wish Riot implemented, are community game modes / maps. Because you know that feeling, especially now while Champions is happening. You're watching a game, and you suddenly get this urge to hop on Valorant, but you don't want to commit 40 minutes of your time with the added risk of someone saying GG in the champion select. You just kinda want to shoot around a bit, and there's not many options for that. And once in a while Riot comes out with some new game modes, with the latest being Team Deathmatch, which is honestly fine, but like, why not just make it an option for the community to make their own game modes? So you could do like 1v1s, weapon-specific game modes, race, satchel, obstacle course, like the possibilities are endless. And Riot doesn't even need to do that much, just essentially make it possible for the community to work for you. And I know this is not that difficult to implement, because Overwatch has this. And if Blizzard can do it, then there's absolutely no excuse. Like, it's actually insane that Valorant doesn't have this, because when you think about it, take CSGO for example. I personally know a lot of people who only play the game through community game modes, people that only play surf maps, people that only play 1v1 arenas. Like, a portion of the game's community is purely built on player-created game modes. Another absolutely revolutionary idea that I don't know how Valorant doesn't already have is the replay system. It's the ability to watch your games or just specific rounds back. You know, when you get a sick 1v4 clutch, and then one of your teammates say, "Good job," you suddenly feel this warmth inside your soul. You feel appreciated, you feel loved. And then the game ends, and you go about your day, you go to work. 20 different people are yelling at you. "Why is my plane delayed?" "I don't fucking know, you tell me." And then you come back home, and all you want is that feeling of affection, just one more time. But you know goddamn well that that clutch was a complete fluke, and it will never happen again. And unless you use the third-party software to record your gameplay, you will never hear that "good job" again. I guess the replay system could also be used to watch back your gameplay to see where you fucked up and use that to improve, but that's kinda cringe. Next on our list is the ability to choose maps in Unrated. Now, I have 270 hours on Sova, but I don't know a single lineup, and I honestly don't know how you guys learn them, because I can go into practice mode, learn some lineups on like, I don't know, 2 maps at a time, because realistically I wouldn't be able to remember more than that, and then queue up, and not get those 2 maps for like 10 games straight. And by the time that I do get those maps, I probably would have already forgotten most of the lineups. Now, adding map select in ranked would be a bit too much. I think it would mess up the flow of the game, as some maps just simply wouldn't be played at all. But there's absolutely no reason why they couldn't add it to Unrated, because at this point it's impossible to practice specific maps unless you get 9 other people and you go into custom. The last thing I would like to add, and this is not that important, but it would still improve the whole experience. It's simply being able to go into range while queuing up. Now, this is not a big issue in the rank that I'm in, as the queue times are around a minute, which I think is actually a pretty decent amount of time. Quite impressive actually when you think about it. But in higher ranks where the queue times are 4 to 5 minutes, like, what are you supposed to do? Watch Tiki Toki? Is that what you want, Riot? Are you working with China to mess up the kids? How am I supposed to concentrate on the game after 5 minutes of scrolling on that absolutely sinful app? I need to go to church, but instead I'm watching the flank. So yeah, that was it from your boy. Don't forget to destroy the like button and enjoy your day, you filthy animals.